This is Kenya News Update today. Two activists just walked free on bail after being arrested for protesting demolitions. But here's the twist. The police claim they blocked a major road with a coffin, stopping ambulances and airport traffic. Coming up, you'll discover the dramatic court showdown, the human rights lawyer who stepped in, and what this means for protest rights in Nigeria's biggest city. Meet Hassan Taiwo, known as Soweto, a leading activist and spokesperson for the End Bad Governance movement in Lagos. On Wednesday, his life took a sharp turn. He was participating in a protest against the demolition and forced eviction of residents from low-income communities like Makoko and Oranchoki. The police moved in. Soweto and protest leader Dili Frank were arrested. They were taken to the State Criminal Investigation Department in Panti. The police filed 5 serious counts against them. Conduct likely to cause a breach of the peace. Threats of violence, unlawful assembly, and obstruction of the free flow of traffic. The stakes were high, but here's what nobody's talking about. The police made explosive claims. They said the protesters blocked Awolowo Road in Ikeja for several hours. They said demonstrators carried a coffin and mounted loudspeakers on a vehicle. They claimed the blockade brought traffic to a complete standstill. And then, something shocking happened. The police prosecutor told the court that if granted bail, these young men would go back and block the National Assembly. He pleaded for strict bail conditions, but here's the part that will blow your mind. Enter human rights lawyer Femi Falana, a senior advocate of Nigeria. He appeared in court to represent the protesters. The magistrate asked Falana if he knew the men well. Falana's response was powerful. He said he was the one who intervened between them and the police so the rally could hold. He told the court he had an agreement with the commissioner of police for the protest to go on, but the police prosecutor said he wasn't aware of that agreement. The tension in the courtroom was palpable. The magistrate had a critical decision to make. Granting them bail, the magistrate said, "I release them to the learned silk," referring to Falana. "I am very sure the learned silk understands the consequences of this ruling." Falana assured the court, "Yes, my lord." The bail was set at 200,000 naira each. That's the equivalent of about $130. For Soweto and Frank, it was temporary freedom. But the implications are huge. This case zooms out to a bigger picture about protest, power, and poverty in Africa's largest city. Lagos, a megacity of over 17 million people, is seeing forced evictions in low-income communities. Activists are taking to the streets. The police are responding with arrests. Some say the protesters crossed a line, disrupting critical services. Others say it's a fundamental fight for housing and justice. The controversy is clear, but one unanswered question remains. If peaceful assembly is a right, when does a protest become a felony? Do you think the activists were right to protest, or did they go too far? Drop your take in the comments. This was Kenya News Update today. Subscribe for more breaking news from across Africa.